say anything about that? Or
Well, you know,
we have to make the other album first, probably.
I like to make at least. I'm so hungry for making records because of the way I feel. I want to make some more records before a tour. So I'd like to make at least one more album before actually just making that final decision of calling those very expensive session musicians and taking them on the road, you know. But when I went in there, I had no intention of going live because I've noticed a lot of people like Clash and things like that don't do any personal appearance hardly anymore, and they just make a video on the record. And so part of me would think, but when we were playing in that studio, and then I don't know whether it was Tony, the bass player, or the drummer, after we'd done Starting Over, he said, can we do this again? I mean, let's take it on the road. And that was the first time it came. I thought, my God, this would be fun, wouldn't it? And if we can do it in the way we've done the album, which is have fun, enjoy the music, enjoy the performance, be accepted as John and Yoko, then I'd be happy to go out there.
in small or large halls?
That's the thing, you see. That's the bit I don't want to think about, you know. I don't know whether Madison Square Garden is what I really want to do, but then can I really go into a small club and am I going to have to deal with, oh, he couldn't make Madison Square Garden anymore? Do I have to care? Do I care? I don't know. But it's certainly a very big possibility that when we get the next album tucked away and people know the songs from Double Fantasy, we can go out and perform from Double Fantasy and the new album rather than having to go back even to Imagine, although we might do it, or even before Imagine. I don't really want to go out and do Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. I mean, only if I particularly wanted to do an old Beatles song would I want to do it. I really don't want to get into that, you know.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
This
We
was
don't want to hold you up.
Oh, what is that?
Present from Lauren.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. That's very kind.
You gotta work it.
Okay, I'll do it. I'd love to sign it. Yeah, I did the introduction.
I
read it.
On the back.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, wow, we love it.
They make them in Godzilla.
Oh,
they
he
make
loves-
them in Dragons.
They love monsters, you know. All this peace and love talk. He loves weapons and space fights and all, you know. Yeah, I've got a pen here.
Yeah.
Could you just
I love
sign
the way
this
this
to
went.
Yes.
Debbie
I
if
really
you
have a
wanted
good time.
Baby? Yes.
It was
You could say,
enjoyable. Oh,
to
yeah.
Debbie, hope to
Same time tomorrow.
maybe
then
we'll
Monday,
see you
and-
in San Francisco, or we'd love that.
When's this going to be on or whatever? I like to listen to these. If I
We'll
can, if
send
I'm,
you a copy.
oh yeah, but I like it. It's never. I like to listen to it. It's like the record. I listen to the test pressing, but I don't really listen till they put it on the radio.
You want to hear it on the radio?
Yeah.
Well, I'll call John and I'll find out exactly what stations in New York and at what time.
Okay, great, because it's
I'll
all.
send you a copy of the whole interview.
I'd love to have that. Yeah, but it's not real unless it's on the radio. It's like the record.
Right, we'll hear it on either WROR or WXL.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know both those stations.
John, what is your
This is no
personal
good.
opinion
Is
of
it?
Rock Pile?
Yeah, fine enough.
Probably personally.
Rock Pile, what's that?
Nickelodeon,
Dave Edmunds.
Dave Edmunds.
Oh, I love Dave Edmunds. I love their stuff. One of my favorite all-time.
Maybe this will.
It's great. You know, one of my favorite is his
This
version
might-
of.
let's see.
He did it a few years ago. I Hear You Knocking. One of the great records of all time, man.
Well, his stuff now with Nickelodeon.
Oh, I love their stuff. You
Calling
know.
from the record.
You have a ballpoint?
Calling from the record. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Here, this one. Oh no, we need a
No,
ballpoint.
it doesn't work.
Okay.
A ballpoint. It has
Yeah,
to be
it's
ballpoint.
a little loose there.
Oh yeah, you see, you know that. I mean, that was the thing about the Beatles. They never stuck to one style. They never just did blues or just rock. We loved all music, and I still do. I mean, I couldn't get off
You were a
on.
rock and roller.
Yeah, but when I got that image, but when you think I did In My Life, Anna on the early things, and lots of ballady things, you know.
It's the plastic.
It's just
You need to have
that
a permanent marker.
my image was more rocky, you know.
Rock and rollers with
But if you look down those
Let's just
Beatles
do
tracks,
those
I'm
then.
right
I'm
there with
sorry.
all the sentimental, just the same as Paul or anybody
doesn't
else. I
work.
love that music just as much. Oh, where's she signed? I don't see it.
This to you?
Who's the poster for?
Ron.
Oh, it's not.
I don't think ink is going to work.
No, this is. Wait a minute. Let's see if it's. Oh, well, look, I don't. Maybe you're going to have to spray it or something. That's why they never make album covers that you can write on either. I'll go over it in ballpoint as well, and then between the two,
Thank you.
you'll have the impression, and then you can... Yoko, I'm doing it here right now. Oh, I don't... Why won't it write? Maybe we should do it on a bit of paper, and then you can just sort of stick it on or something. I'll go over it like that, you see, and then...
Yes, do you have the car waiting? Oh, you better
Right.
get it
That's good. That's
Some combination of that. Yoko?
right away.
Yeah, that's always the hard thing about signing things, because it won't write on these things.
Thank you. It does mean a lot.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm a fan of people too, you know. I like people to sign their books when they give them to me and all that.
Those are my
Well, when I
boys.
come out with my book.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Great. Who's the Santa?